Little Shop of Horrors was a Broadway show originally premiering in 1982, and let's just say it got very popular. Popular enough to get a movie literally directed by Frank Oz, the Muppet Man himself, and straight up had variations of the play being performed all over the world. But the specific play we're going to be talking about today is the one in Iceland. But before we get there, does anyone here remember Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town? You know, the guy from the infamous meme, We Are Number One? Yes, this Robbie Rotten, who's played by the actor Stefán Karl Stefánsson. His performance of Robbie Rotten is by far his most well-known acting role. But what you may not know is that Stefán Karl Stefánsson was pretty much like the Jim Carrey of Iceland. And pretty much what I mean by that is he was one of the most popular stage play actors in Iceland. Like, he was very popular. That's all I can say is he was very popular. But what you may not know is that he was in the Icelandic play of Little Shop of Horrors in 1999 in Icelandic called Litla Hryllingsbúðin, having the same story as the original. But I think the main significance to this specific version of the play is the fact that the actor of Robbie Rotten literally plays the dentist. Yes, this dentist. But not just the dentist, he would also go on to play pretty much every other side character, which is quite impressive on its own. I mean, do you not know like how many times he would have to go into the back room and just like quickly change into like another costume for another character and just come back out for like every other side character? Like, that's pretty impressive. But I mean, to be fair, he is technically the Jim Carrey of Iceland, so it makes sense he could pull off something like that. But one other interesting fact that I found out is that apparently they even got Laddie to be in the show. Now you probably may be asking, bro, who the heck is this Laddie you speak of? Well, Laddie was actually a famous singer and actor who actually originally played the dentist in a 1985 performance of Litla Hryllingsbúðin.
Þú verður tannlæknir, því þér lagið að láta aðra þjást. Þú verður tannlæknir, og lífið greiðir þér fyrir að þjást. Þitt skapverkli hæfir ei hempu, í kennslu þú yrðir varðnest. Þú verður tannlæknir, og algjört success.
He also did play a few side characters, but the thing that's funny is because of this significance, there are now these amazing photos of Stefán Karl and Laddie being the dentist. So beautiful. This play was definitely a big budget production, and even managed to get its soundtrack released on CD. The only thing that is quite interesting about the CD though, is that the CD ends with the Míksjá and Herit song, also known as Litin glott frá Hryglinum in Icelandic, which is quite interesting. And at first I thought that that's actually how the play ends, but it turns out that's actually not how it ends. We'll get to that in a bit. But after all this, you're probably wondering, if this play was so popular, why didn't it get some sort of like recording of the play that would be released or something? Like for example, several other popular Icelandic plays got recordings and released on VHS and DVD. Well, the thing is, it's kinda odd. For example, you have this music video of Stefán Karl singing the dentist song, also known as Þú verður tannlæknir in Icelandic, in which its source it originates from is actually completely unknown, as the music video for this was originally found on Facebook, with no context explaining where it originated from. So for a long while, this is really all we have, but it wasn't until October of 2023 that we would finally get our first ever glimpse of a recording of the actual play.
Mama!
Originally uploaded by Borgarleikhúsið, we can finally see these two whale clips of Litla Hryllingsbúðin. And by the way, remember when I brought up that the CD ended with the Míksjá and Herit song? Well, it actually turns out that's actually not how the play ends, as one of these clips actually reveals showing that the play uses the sad ending and actually continues on the play. I can only assume it could have probably been the last actual recorded song, but I mean, to be fair, they do have the three dancers singing like ooh in the background, so I'm not 100% too sure why they didn't count that as a song, but we don't know. But as of now, the whole play is still lost. But since these two clips have just been released very recently, that is proof that a full copy of the play exists somewhere in Iceland. As to if it'll ever be released in full, we don't know, which is really unfortunate. I really want to see Robbie Rotten whip people's teeth out. But hopefully someday, it will be found. But on a more positive note, this play was so inspiring that inspired these kids from some random school in Iceland to create this masterpiece.
Hvað klukkan? 9. 9? Hvað hann verið búin að segja? Poppa að taka mynd? Ná, með það. Endilega. En Dómina, skilur hvað? Viltu giftast mér? Já, bakkir. Ha ha ha, haldið þið sleppið svona vel? Ætlum að yfirgefa svæðið. Ég held mér síður. Jæja. Vanda. Snurra.
Amazing. But again, hopefully the full play will be found, and Stefán Karl Stefánsson, he will always be #1. I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and please subscribe to my channel, as I would really appreciate it. Also, be sure to like this video and maybe share it with some other people who might be interested. Anyways, thanks for watching, and goodbye.